Joining me today, one of the viewers asked me to create a video on mastering manifestation. And at the end, I'll explain what this image is with the occupational daydreams, because this is one of the times that feel very confidently I manifested something that was so far outside my ideas of possibility. So hang with me to the end and I'll explain what this is. First and foremost, a manifestation. I've read a lot about this. It has worked in my life. I tend to be very scattered, so I'm not as focused as I need to be, but I have certainly had situations where I've made this happen, and I don't think it's coincidence. Okay, hang with me. Be clear about what you want. And this may be values exercises. Pay attention to what makes you feel really good. Okay. Feel really good and meaningful. I always like to, when I'm thinking of happiness and joy, I'm thinking of meaning. What provides meaning for me? It could be appreciating a sunset. It could be learning something new or creating something. Okay. Your emotions are going to be critical for the manifestation process. So whatever it is, whether it's relationship or occupation or material goods, all of that's fine, but pay attention to how it truly makes you feel. Write it down just for you. And then create reminders. Now, by the way, I don't think there's a need to go and write it down every day or write it 100 times unless that feels good to you. If it feels good, go for it. Reminders. What is on your phone that, when you open up the phone, is there a symbol that reminds you of this? I think if it makes you feel good and you really want it, it's going to come up naturally for you in your imagination. Use your imagination. It's an incredible tool. Einstein talked about this. But reminders are helpful. I have a dry erase pen and I write little notes on my bathroom mirror that I see, and it just reminds me. And I have to do it every day because if I leave it up there for more than a couple of days, I don't even notice it. No need to share this with anybody. Be really careful. There's so many fearful people out there, so many insecurities, and they don't want to see you succeed. They may not even be consciously aware of this. So just be really, really careful with who you share what your goals and dreams are. The next and most important stage, feel good. Find ways to increase. What I like to think of this as emotional vibration. Okay, how can I increase my vibration? Because the reason this is important, the longer you keep in good vibration. Now, naturally, we're always in kind of a roller coaster of this, but what we're looking at is trending more positive, okay? And we all have stuff that hurts, and that's a part of life and learning and growing. This isn't about denying stuff or being too positive about stuff. No. It is about paying close attention to our vibration and where we want to be. So I like to ask this, and I do it throughout the day, in this very moment, what thought or action could bring me a 10% more joy? I find that it always works, and it may be that I've really exercised that muscle. Now, to this image on the right with the occupational daydreams, I finished school in a business degree and not particularly great grades. And I took this test, it's probably 1989 or something like that. And I just, with the very first stage of this career assessment, it asked for occupational daydreams. And you look at how scattered they are. However, there is a theme here. Counselor, research analyst, professor. And by the way, with my grades and so forth, the idea of becoming a professor was so far-fetched. That was not even a possibility. So why I even wrote this is beyond me. However, that is what happened. So that's why I say write it down. I also noticed that we've got like director of athletics and human resources. So there's stuff here showing that I was literally just kind of brainstorming. But there is a bit of a theme. So I'll share another one with you too. I've had a real clear example where I used music. Had a goal, used music about every day, and I kind of just got into this, and I did achieve it. So let me know your thoughts on this, and we will talk to you on the next video. Take good care, people.